It's NNX from the Northwestern News Network, where we give you your news faster than you can eat a bowl of mac and cheese. I'm Fiona Bolzan.
And I'm Mila Branson. Let's get right into today's top stories. Northwestern's Students for Justice in Palestine. Students organizing for labor rights and other organizations gathered at the Rock for a combined rally on Monday. The groups aim to spread their messages to admitted students during the last of Northwestern's Wildcat Days. They distributed flyers claiming Northwestern is supporting a genocide in Israel by developing, quote, partnerships with academic institutions that enable AI-powered apartheid, end quote, and that Jewish students are funneled into a, quote, Zionist Hillel. But students at Northwestern Hillel deny this. The groups protesting also provided pre-scripted messages for admitted students to email university officials. These address the treatment of campus workers and where university invests its endowment.
In media, maybe Palestinian issues, labor issues, environmental issues are treated very distinctly. I think part of the goal of the event today was to prove that these are all interconnected.
But Hillel says they welcome all students, Jewish and non-Jewish.
Your favorite study spot might be closing next year. Deering Library is set to be renovated next school year with construction set to be finished in September 2025. The Martin Reading Room, third floor lobby, and Room 208 will get updated decor and an elevator will be added. Room 208 is seen as the center of the renovation. Additional seating will be added to main library to make up for the loss of Deering. Library officials hope to use less used locations like periodicals.
Passover starts next Monday and Hillel is getting ready. The holiday celebrates the exodus of the Jews from Egypt to Israel. Hillel is hosting seders, events, and meals. Hillel offers these kosher for Passover meals that avoid grain, which Jews are not supposed to eat during the holiday. The first night of seders on Monday includes a social justice themed one, and the second night offers seders for every year.
The Federal Student Loan Form, also known as the FAFSA, experienced major modifications this year, causing delays for students awaiting financial aid information. College decisions are becoming more difficult, with FAFSA revamps causing delays and technical difficulties. FAFSA used to calculate financial aid normally opens on October 1st. This year, it wasn't available until January, giving students weighing aid packages less time to decide where to enroll in light of the delays. Hundreds of colleges have postponed their enrollment deadlines. Northwestern has not. They are one of more than 300 institutions allowing newly admitted students to submit a college scholarship service profile in addition to the FAFSA, allowing Northwestern to stay on track with aid offers.
Information to our incoming students has not been delayed. Information to our returning students has been delayed. That's where we've been impacted.
In the meantime, Northwestern Financial Aid is reaching out to students and encouraging them to submit their FAFSAs.
When Evanston lifeguards go back on duty, beachgoers will need a pass or daily ticket for access to Evanston public swimming beaches. As of April 15th, students and Evanston residents are able to pick up this year's beach pass for free. Students can register for a season beach pass with their student ID. Students without a beach pass can pay for a daily ticket at the door, but Evanston Lakefront manager Tim Carter encourages every Northwestern student to get one.
There are several locations you can obtain your beach pass. First and foremost, this is probably the closest building, Chandler Newberger, to campus. Otherwise, any community center in Evanston you can get your beach pass from.
You can find more information on getting your beach pass at the City of Evanston Beach Admissions website.
A new show opens at the Wirtz Center this weekend, with themes of nature, healing, and grief. NNN's Kunjal Bastola takes us behind the scenes.
The Wirtz Center's latest production, How to Know the Wildflowers, a Map, opens this weekend with cast and crew preparing for the upcoming show. The show follows two storylines.
The first is me and my two friends are on the search for the perfect spot to bury my grandfather's ashes.
The second, where the play gets its title from, is based off of Frances Theodora Parsons, who wrote the first field guide to wildflowers.
Her husband died in the pandemic of 1890, and she's coping through her grief and ended up writing this book.
Both plot lines, while occurring in the same space at different time periods, deal with a pandemic. In the past, the one of 1890, and in the present, COVID-19.
We are letting the audience come in and, have fun and enjoy the beauty of the flowers while also letting themselves grieve the part of themselves that they lost in the pandemic.
Esteban Villacorta, who plays the role of Michael, draws parallels between the play and his own life.
I also lost my grandmother during the pandemic, and that story really resonates with me.
Working as a research assistant for co-writer Julie Marie Myatt, Anne Sophie Lacombe Garcia offers insight into some of the messaging behind the play.
Maybe if we know the names of the flowers, we'll be willing to take care of them.
Intertwining music, dance, and nature. How to Know the Wildflowers, a map, takes the stage this Friday. Kunzal Basola, Northwestern News Network.
Thanks, Kunjal. For more information on the show and to purchase tickets, visit wirtz.northwestern.edu.
So Fiona, have you ever done a theater show?
I've never been to a theater show, but I've seen many here.
I have too. I've never done one, but I'd love to do Peter Pan.
That would definitely be a good one.
I want to try flying.
For sure.
All right.
That's all for tonight on NNX. I'm Fiona Bolzan.
And I'm Mila Branson. Stay tuned for the Northwestern News Report and Politicat. Have a good night.